Top of the morning to you. This is Brian at LifeChampion.coach, and I'm back this week talking about the circles of life. Last week we presented a Venn diagram with 3 circles: the circle of influence, the circle of awareness, and the circle of concern. And as we look at those, I just felt like there was a lot more to think about in those areas. And this week we're going to talk about the circle of awareness. The circle of awareness is everything that you're aware about. Whether it's your children, your wife, your job, your business, your market, your industry. When we look at our circle of awareness, there's parts of our circle that we can affect, that are in our area of influence. There's parts of that circle that we have concern about, and there's parts of that circle that are outside of that. We can't affect what's happening overseas. We can't affect whether the stock's going to go up or down. We can't affect other things. We can be concerned about them, we can be aware of them, but they're not in our circle of influence. I like to look at the circle of influence. One of the books I was reading says, think about your influence and as a wheel, a bike wheel, and your body, your mind, your soul is at the center of that wheel. And when I'm at the center of that wheel, I can face different directions, and I can look out along the spokes of that wheel in this direction. And one of the reasons I'm in a mastermind is because of that very thing. I can look out on the spokes of this wheel, but while I'm not looking at these spokes. This is my blind spot. I can get really focused on something here or something here and lose track of something that's behind me, that's in my blind spot. I can get my real focus in an area of concern and miss something over here that's also an area of concern that may even be a greater concern. So through the power of a mastermind, I get to present my life, my business, my direction to a group of men every week, and they get to ask me questions and go, what are you looking at? What's over here? What might you be missing? What's over here that you might be missing? What's over here? Because we know you're focused on this. And this may not be where I want to be in 3 to 5 years. It may not be the best thing. It may be something that I have a lot of influence on and not much concern about, or something I have a lot of concern about today, but it's only a today thing. It's not a longer lasting thing. I run into this a lot with my kids, and you hear that every week. My kids, they get so focused on this thing that's in their concern, but not in their influence. Make my big brother stop doing that. He's 18. I'm not doing a lot of making right now. I'm doing a lot of culturing a relationship, building that contact, and building that influence. And sometimes we don't get involved in something where she can manage herself by going to another room or coming to sit by a parent or getting that influence. But she's so focused, she can't even see the next spoke over on her wheel as she thinks about how to manage this thing. Her awareness is all consuming here. Her circle's all the way around, but she's not looking at it. She is aware and concerned of an area that she has no influence over. So look at your life, look at where you're at, look at what you're aware of, and think about what's in your area of concern and in your area of influence so that you can make a difference there. The other thing to think about in area of awareness is that circle, back to the original circle, not the bike wheel, can grow. You can shift things from your area of concern into your area of influence. Things can leave your area of influence and only be in your area of concern, or they can leave both circles and be out altogether. Also, your influence can grow, or your awareness can grow. One of my favorite habits is reading, and I'd love to read more, and I'm looking for this next phase in life where I can read an hour a day, and that would be like crazy. I've got like 5 books right now that I'm like partway or halfway through that I haven't finished, and I keep trying to keep up with the reading with the mastermind groups, and I have these other books I want to read about being a better parent, about being a better salesperson, and reading is a great way to expand your area of awareness. You learn, you grow, and you become more aware of things in the world, things in life, things in your mind, things in your heart, and things in your soul. So thanks for listening. This is Brian at LifeChampion.coach. Be blessed.